The second thing I want to do is share a story with you. A few weeks ago, Dave Caputo, the owner of a startup in Trusscore in the Waterloo region, called a meeting with his employees. With mounting concerns around COVID-19, Dave asked his team how they could repurpose their building materials factory to make products hospitals needed. A few days later, they had 4 prototypes drawn up. They decided to make large panels, which hospitals could use to subdivide rooms and isolate people with COVID-19 from other patients. Well, on Monday, panels made of fully recycled materials were delivered at no cost to several hospitals in the region, including Grand River, St. Mary's, and Guelph General Hospital. Dave and his team showed what Canadians do in difficult times. We don't back down from a challenge. We roll up our sleeves and we get to work. I know that this pandemic has been incredibly challenging for people right across the country, but we're also seeing the best of what it means to be Canadian. From coast to coast to coast, businesses are retooling to produce face shields, ventilators, hand sanitizers, and other supplies our healthcare professionals need. To make it easier for companies to help out during this critical time, we launched Canada's plan to mobilize industry to fight COVID-19 a little over a week ago. In the time since, we've spoken directly to almost 3,000 companies who've reached out to offer their help. Before we go any further, I want to thank all the owners and entrepreneurs and managers who've answered our call to action. This vital support comes at a critical time. And the way you looked around and said, not how can I keep myself safe, but how can I keep myself and my employees safe and help out in this critical time, is a real sign of leadership and a sign of what Canadians do best. In tough times, we pull together, we're there for each other, we put up our hands and we ask, how can we help? I also want, in the same vein, to thank everyone who's making, shipping, and delivering these products. People who work on the manufacturing sector and in terms of getting people the items they need are on the front lines of this fight. Our country needs you through these tough times, and we thank you deeply for everything you do.